Happy Saturday. I'm Alli, and time to play a little Bloodborne. I'm using the right character here. Now that I have a couple games going. Yep, Battle Gurney. Excellent. Alright, are we just gonna throw ourselves at Martyr Logarius right away? Let's top up our blood vials first. No need to go 0 to 60 in the first few seconds here. So many Yarnum destinations. Excuse me. Haze extractor. Alright. Am I in mode? Was. Writer Palash, you do so much damage. Whoa. Hey, the Dwight Show, how are ya? Thanks for coming back. This isn't exactly Thief the Dark Project, but it's got some tonal similarities here. How are you this fine Saturday? Where did the guy with the saw go? Well, I guess no goodies from that guy. Really early. Gonna do work and such. Move big bookcases around and stuff. That sounds like heavy work. Well, do it wisely. Lift with your legs, not with your back. The Expo. I'm not sure what you mean by Expo. Oh, so this is a PlayStation 4 Pro. Wish I had a... Oh, the DLC. I don't have it. I do want to play it. I should get it. Good morning, Peach. How are you? Yeah, I forget where it hooks in. Ow. But yeah, I should definitely get the expansion. Now I'm figuring out what Expo means in that context. Awake, kinda. Yes, prices. I think the link came through. Too much caffeine last night during session, so you were way too late. That'll happen. It was a good D&D session, though. I don't know where you draw the line between DLC content and expansion. Because, like, in Dark Souls and other Souls-like games, they just sort of weave them in. Like, it does add stuff. At least in the Dark Souls DLCs, it does add areas. So, in that way, it could be considered an expansion. To use a phrase from college, Dell gives good game. Sounds a little dirty, but yeah, no, it's accurate. Yeah, I suppose that adding the DLC at any time, I should just do it, so that when the time comes, I can just go there. And like when I got Dark Souls Remastered and Dark Souls 2, it was just bundled editions that had all of the DLC already included. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Old Hunters for $5. Game of the Year version that has been $7 historic low. Alright. I forget, like, I thought I had gotten the edition that includes the DLC, but I would need to check. I think looking at it, I think I ended up getting plain done DLC edition? I'm not sure. Is there... Where would I be able to tell? Because, like, I think I might have a... Is there a key that's... one of these? Oh, no, the DLC includes the, like, the, Academy area, right? I think I do have it. I have a hard time telling even in Dark Souls games, the difference between vanilla and DLC content. Which is like saying ATM machine. I did the redundancy thing. Should I just call it DL content? Down low. Like, I guess some of the stuff in... So in Dark Souls 2 it was fairly easy because you could tell that each of the 3 zones was extra. And then the DLCs in Dark Souls 2 are quite nice. My favorite was Shulva? They're all quite good though. Alright, so now that we've done our little cherry coke run, as Flame Sign would put it, we go to trophies. There should be 2 categories. Yeah, let me make sure I'm in a safe spot here and then check it out. Alright, I hear the big guy, cleaver guy stomping around. Alright, trophies. See my sweet res background. So it'd be at this level that that's cool. Okay, there it is. I have no trophies from it, but it is there. No, it's cool. Thoroughness is an admirable quality.
This town's finished.
Yeah, I think there's good ways and bad ways to handle content expansions, and I mean, when it comes down to it, it is extra work to make them, and a lot of it is just sort of like how it's presented, how it's positioned. Where like if you say you're gonna get the whole thing, if the publisher says, hey, you're gonna get the whole thing when you pay for this, and they should darn well give you the whole thing. And if they say ahead of time, okay, it's gonna be this for the base game and $5 for each expansion, at least you know what you're getting into. Yeah, we have some feelings about Borderlands around here. Like, and a lot of them revolve around whether Anthony Birch did the writing. that Anthony Birch, good writing. Not Anthony Birch, bad writing. But yeah, I think those are some examples of how not to position and present the release of things, and what's a money grab versus what's actually like a reasonable and fair price. I forget which stone I want to go to. Canehurst. There we go. I heard the name Randy Pitchford, and I forget which, like, I'm not connecting it to specifics in my mind. CEO of 2K. Yeah. Bad guitar meme. Might have to look that up after. Randy Pitchford guitar. Well, I mean, I can tolerate small doses of cringe. Like, so, for instance, I quite like the TV show Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I can only watch like 1 or 2 episodes in a sitting. I'm just like, wow, these people are terrible, and this show is making me feel bad, even as it makes me laugh. Borderlands 1, fun. Good mechanics, meh story. Borderlands 2, more fun, better mechanics, amazing story. Borderlands 3, even better mechanics, amazing gameplay, atrocious writing. Ooh. I hadn't noticed the water sparkling like that before. Uh-oh. Gargoyle. Oh, no. I really ought to play the Tiny Tina's stuff, because, like, Ashley Birch, so good. BL3 has the worst villains to ever curse a Borderlands game, and the worst friendly NPC to ever befriend a Fault Hunter. Claptrap. That's all we need. Just Claptrap. I played a tiny bit of Borderlands 3. Shouldn't say I haven't played it, but I didn't even get, like, more than 40 minutes into it. Alright, this guy. Skullamancy. Downloaded the Tiny Tina D&D DLC, Epic for free. Oh yeah. Oh hey, I've got blood echoes here, souls. I guess I didn't really have souls. There's a pool of zero blood echoes. Hey. Oh, the visuals in Bloodborne are amazing. I love it so much. Ah. This guy is a big old butthead, though, with his gigantic scythe and skulls and knives and stuff. Oh, he's flying. Ah, I didn't roll fast enough. Uh-oh. Ow. Come on. Catch a break here. Alright, those knives need to stop. Oh, he's flying again. Is he doing the knife thing? Come on, I rolled. Come on. Okay. Ow. Oh, how did that not hit? I feel bad that I'm not keeping up with chat, but this guy is giving me a hard time. Okay. Oh, I staggered. Oh, I can't get there fast enough. Alright. No knives, please. I missed. Running low on blood vials here. Morning, Dell. Tiny Tina's infatuation with everything Calypso twins. Uh-oh. Sense incoming skulls. Knives. Oh. No. Come on. There we go. Alright. Breathe. Stay calm. Ooh. Try not to get hit. Is that up? Nope, he's still up. There we go. Alright. Prey slaughtered. Oh man, that feels so good. Because, like, I tried to get that guy. You could probably just ignore Sekiro since Elden looks a lot more Dark Souls-like. Thank you. Yeah, there's the trophy for every boss. All right, so what did I miss here? I feel like, let's see. Walking the Fig. Yep. Dog, Figment, Tiny Tina. Game of the Year. I mean, Bloodborne is kind of its own thing. I suppose, for me, the key order that matters is the control schemes. That, like, if a newer control scheme is going to spoil you for an older one, then old school Demon's Souls. I haven't played old school Demon's Souls, but I've heard that the controls are a little bit clunkier. So, and I guess it also depends what you consider a Souls game. Where, like, Demon's Souls clearly has souls in the name. Dark Souls, I mean, Dark Souls is Dark Souls. And, I mean, clearly Armored Core is not a Souls game. What was the game that I was surprised was from Software? It was like... It was a game from, like, the late 90s or early 2000s. And then I had not heard of King's Field until now. Oh, Tenchu. Tenchu is from Software. I feel like I should play Tenchu. I feel like it is definitional enough that it's... You don't recommend it unless you're okay with old clunky controls. I mean, I might try it, and then if it's too clunky, I'll relinquish it. Crown of Illusions. What do that be? That it's either a key or a wearable. Alright. Or it's a chalice thing. Oh, it doesn't look... Looks like it's not a key. Crown of Illusions. What? One of the precious secrets of Canehurst, the old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so Logarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. What visions did he see sitting serenely upon his new throne? Stealth action has come pretty far since Tenchu. Valuable lessons about eating rice balls if you find on the ground. I had wondered if Tenchu was the one with the rice ball. It's just like, oh, is that a dirty, bloody rice ball? I think I'm going to bend over and try to pop it in my mouth. Oh, ninja. This is the same rice ball. Alright, so we've defeated Logarius. We got the crown. Dare I put it on? I'm just going to do it. What could possibly go wrong? I'm Queen Battle Granny. Drenched in blood. Uh-oh. I'm wearing the crown. I'm looking at the wall. Getting a cutscene. D. It's getting windy up here. That's quite a moon up there. Were the torches lit on those balconies before? Ooh. All right. Before I go up those stairs, I really should spend these souls. I don't actually know what I want to level up.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well.
Rice balls on the ground.
Become your strength.
Most dangerous thing. Ninja!
Now shut your eyes.
Oh, I can't even level up. I need 30,000, and I only have 27,000. So, let's see. It's like maybe Blood Tinge is my next. Unless I want to go over 30 skill. Could do either.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
A lot of modern stealth games are just like puzzle games because it's not free roam, and you come across things like in Tenchu, much as a linear path where you come across guards you have to stealth around. Yeah, I feel like Hitman does a good job of being like, hey Teleport, where's Wolfenstein from Bethesda is the closest to a good stealth game you played recently. I feel like Hitman does a good job of having puzzly aspects while still being a little bit free roam. And I'm talking about the, what is it, 2016 Hitman? I didn't play a whole lot of the older Hitman. Every level is also kind of a sandbox. They specifically designed it for...
What is it you desire?
I wanted to crunch my souls here. Designed it for replayability, that to like encourage you to play the same level in different styles with different... Do I not have any crunchable Cold Blood do? How is that possible? Oh, you never really considered Hitman stealth games because of too narrow definition of stealth in your mind? Yeah, I mean, Hitman, it can be a stealth game, but it doesn't have to be. And that's one of the reasons I quite liked the original Deus Ex, is it could be a stealth game, but it could also be like a, I'm a giant cyborg with a rocket launcher. You explode now game. But yeah, there are varying... Oh, JC Denton, so good. Stealth equals sneaking around, hiding in shadows. Hitman equals disguising and walking through like you own the place. But that is totally sneaking around and hiding, brain. I mean, one of my favorite stealth games of all time is Mark of the Ninja. But it's not a first-person or third-person 3D. Like, it's a 2D platformer stealth game, which is just, I find, really nice. Let's see, can I upgrade anything? Nope. Nope. So what do I need for Reiter? Oh, Reiter Palash, I need to find the Blood Rock. It's not about Markiplier's first trip to Japan. Oh, it's like Julie of the Wolves, but Mark of the Ninja. I don't know why that tickled me so much, Peach, but that's a good one. Alright, any clothes to buy? Nope. Negatory. You try. It's all any of us can do. guess there's a place for stealth as puzzle mechanic, but it is nice to have it just be sort of a thing that you can serendipitously do. You have Aragami and Aragami 2. Heard good things about, but Aragami kind of bored you with the linearity. Yeah, sometimes things can be too linear. So what is our next thing to do here? Have we defeated the wet nurse? I don't think we have. Linearity, in this case, being in-level linearity. Here's a map. Find your target, eliminate them, get out. Yeah, and if the level designers were doing their job right, if you were very clever, you could find the, like, short way and not getting seen, but it would be very hard. Or you could find the, like, winding, stay out of sight way, or you could find the way that, yeah, in estates and sections of city. So I haven't played a whole lot of Assassin's Creed, but I guess depending on which title it is in the Assassin's Creed series, some of them are kind of open map like that. A lot of them are not so much about stealth as about just, like, hitting in different ways. So I feel like I do want to get just enough souls to get that 30,000 bump up. So let's do another cherry coke run, just for funsies. I also like games that you can plan for. So Hitman's an example where if you've played the map before, you have kind of sense of it, and you can get some some info ahead of time, even diegetically. And, like, the original old Rainbow Six that came out in, what, like 1996 or 1997? Where it had, like, a full-fledged planning mode where you get, like, a wireframe of the map, and you would say, okay, I wanna set these waypoints, and the plan is for Team A to go, like, rush here and then wait for 45 seconds at this point, and then original Rainbow Six, aka Del, will panic seeing his cover and put four through their throat, ending the mission early. Yep. Like, oh, it's dude! Bam, 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 bam! Oh, we weren't supposed to kill that dude. Look, there's a masked person with a gun behind me. You put him down, right? I feel like that's sort of akin to Naffy's Fallout 76 reflexes of just, surprise, Mozambique drill, bam, bam, bam. Rainbow Six Vegas, too, had some of the most fun firefights you ever got into. I haven't even seen or tried Tom Clancy. I think the last Tom Clancy game that I have played was Ghost Recon back in, like, 05, 03, some mid-2000s. The way they did Breakpoint at launch and this new tactical shooter Rainbow Six is like a battle royale with dance moves and everybody's neon pink skins. I mean, can't we just let Fortnite be Fortnite? Splinter Cell Conviction. I have heard good things about the Splinter Cell games. I never played them though. Yeah, nothing wrong with neon pink skins, but Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon? Nah. It's so free to play until you're hooked and want all the characters. I mean, speaking of neon painted characters, like anything Jinx is basically a laser targeting system for my wallet. Fear if they make a new Splinter Cell, they will just Fortnite it. Jinx is in Among Us? In Among Us? Wowie zowie. Is it like a cute little chibi Jinx? The collaboration for Arcane is Jinx and Vi and Jay skins in Among Us. Never would have expected it, but why not? So hoping this new Riot plus League characters into other games gets us Fiddlesticks and Helmet Bro and Dead by Daylight. No, I was talking about Jinx from League of Legends. Del knows. And I actually didn't know there was a line of clothing called Jinx. Now I'll have to check it out. See if I need to like completely change out my entire wardrobe. Ow! 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 Oh yeah, it is a perfectly reasonable assumption. I did not specify. Back to Clancy, only time you've ever really been tempted by a Ghost Recon game was when you found out one of them has a Predator DLC where your team is being hunted in the jungle. That sounds entertaining. Jinx is like the biggest, oldest gaming clothes and toys store you know of. I must have been under a particular rock. Although, now that I think about it, chances are if I like go to look it up, I'll be like, oh yeah, that Jinx. Like, how did I not even think of that? Uh-oh, these werewolves are gonna do me great harm. Whoa, I'm still alive. Oh, was still alive. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back and get those souls. Blood echoes, I mean. Big chance Jinx made it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know if we have a good view of my tchotchke shelf. So I don't actually have a resin statue of Jinx from League of Legends, but I do. Alright. Zoom all the way out. Does that... Here. Got a rather large Vi statue over there. Nice. Yeah, I just love how she yells when she's doing all her moves. See, I've only ever played Vi in the jungle. But maybe I should try her top lane. Yeah, I've been watching more than one a week, but I basically, like, anytime I make myself a meal and sit down to eat it, I watch one episode of Arcane. Yeah, it's interesting how certain characters change meta, where, like, for the longest time, Irelia was just top lane, and then Irelia mid became a thing. And, like, brand support, that I was super happy when brand support became a thing, because I love brand so much. Yeah, no, like the stun from her twin blades is good enough, and she can trade decently. Yeah, she is more possible to play as an assassin. I still kind of try to play her as a bruiser, but the meta certainly changes quite a lot sometimes. And I have a hard time keeping up with it. Her assassin build is still bruiser. Yeah, it's true. What was I gonna say? Oh, with how little I play League these days, like, I play maybe one game every couple of weeks, as opposed to, like, multiple games a day. This game is very high on damage and sustain for certain classes. Yeah, so I remember being super frustrated with an Aatrox on the opposing team who just, like, seemed to... Didn't matter if you dealt, like, all the damage to him, he just... Even beyond just his Aatrox BS. And even stuff like Xin Zhao's recovery is kind of broken. Oh, that pebble went over the edge. I think I already have too many pebbles anyway. Alright. At this point, I'm just trying to get my blood echoes back from those werewolves. You just got a notification on Reddit. Someone responded to a post you made 7 years ago. Like, since when does the internet have stuff that... Like, how can a forum comment from 7 years ago still even be extant? I hope they were politely thanking you for your insight. Answering a question. All right. I mean, chances are you probably already got an answer to the question or stopped caring about it, but... Yeah, on the subject of Arcane, I reactivated my Netflix subscription just for Arcane. And I'm liking it quite a lot. What, oh no? You're gonna pop into another stream to say hi? What? those glowing eyes. Uh-oh. Alright, avoidance is so hard with these werewolves. They're playing competitive games and they are going effing trash. They are... curse, curse, curse. It has a Caitlyn statue, 75, and a Powder and Vi statue for 375. Dell, you can't... Why do you say these things to me? You understand rage and toxicity and cancer. Played top competitive games for decades, and it's mostly very mad people. Well, that's part of the reason that I stopped playing League so much. Is it was really making me angry, and I didn't like how angry it was making me. You wanted to support them, but they're just cursing left and right. Yeah, it's like I'm okay with a bit of cursing. Like I'll definitely, like, I've dropped the F-bomb and some other curse words in this stream when I get frustrated. I mean, Martyr Logarius made me drop the F-bomb a couple of times. Yeah, at some point you gotta just like let them do what they're doing, give them some space. Like, I can say from personal experience that when I'm in a frame of mind that's making me like curse a blue streak. Yeah, it is different, and like especially if you're like expressing hatred, I guess is like that is something that I want never to have to or want to do in a game is like actually be like, wow, this person is terrible. I mean, I'm okay with being like, you know what, I really dislike this behavior. This behavior is making me angry. I'm gonna say some bad words about it. Just like, don't do that. That makes me mad. But I think being upset with behavior is definitely separate from personal dignity. Like, all right, I'm not being very rhetorically rigorous about this, but oh, that's I agree with that to a pretty large extent. Of everyone who gets mad is getting mad at themselves. Like, and I've been in situations where I've been super duper mad, and like the moment somebody points out that like I am the one who made me mad, just makes me madder, but because it's true. Found out a streamer last night by chance who was a CS 1.6 pro. I mean, that is the correct CS, and just has fun because they put in the work to be the best and have nothing to prove. Yeah, so they're chill even when they lose, which is rare. Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, I think that's the sign of kind of competence, is being chill in failure. They only had 20 viewers, but they were pretty much as good as Shroud and just as entertaining. That's cool. Also, Shroud, for being how big he is wholesome. Yeah, it's really good to find wholesome streamers. Can't stand the other pros. I mean, there is something entertaining about the simulated toxicity of like Dr. Disrespect, but it's also fun to just have like I follow the Giant Waffle. Yeah, Tyler One, like, I get the impression that Tyler One's shtick is an act for entertainment purposes.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
So my like claim to fame claim to PUBG internet fame is I got killed by Dr. Disrespect in the first minute and a half of a PUBG game once. Dell was there.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close.
Yep. Well, I was for that, like, second and a half. Disrespect target dummy. Exactly. Yeah, no, we dropped. It was like that big warehouse bunker, right? We dropped in and like I think I had gotten somebody, and then I went around a corner. Oh no, it's like don't even worry about the Dwight show. It's exactly what it was. It was like came around a corner and got completely wrecked. And I'm like, oh cool, that person's name is in honor of Dr. Disrespect. And Dell was like, well, I've got Doc up, and I just saw you.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
All right, so we got stuff, we got things. I think the next thing is Murgo's nurse. Yeah, the doll's nice. So I think that voice actor also does the voiceover for the similar characters in Dark Souls 2 and 3. So like the Emerald Herald in Dark Souls 2 and the Firekeeper in Dark Souls 3. Totally should have started advertising my stream as seen on Dr. Disrespect. All right. But yeah, I like her accent as the doll. I like she's got sort of a Central European French-ish accent. Alright, is this the right place? I feel like this is not the right place. How do I... This is the right place. I guess it's just been a while since I... Yeah, this is the right place, because bird dogs. Wolf birds, bird wolves. Hey. It's the challenge of competitive gaming without the toxicity of salty mad people. Yeah, so... I will say the one thing that I dislike about the Souls games is something that's easy to avoid if you just want to play single player, and it's invaders. Yeah, Bloodborne, it's like it's got solid gameplay mechanics. Well, I mean, depending on which NPCs you talk to. The lighting in some parts of... I mean, Blighttown, yeah. The toxic swamp area of every Dark Souls game is pretty rough. Uh-oh. Wow, that sword strike did more than half of my health. Ow, wow, wow. I think you can turn off invasions in all of them. That like basically, those are fire bombs. Can I? So certainly in this one you can play in offline mode. That's what I'm doing right now, and you do miss out on signs and other people's phantoms and stuff. But you can literally just unplug Ethernet. Yep. Yeah, there's that too. But like, I know Dark Souls 2 you can play in offline mode. I think 1, 2, and 3, all of them you can play offline mode. It might mess up trophy syncing, but you don't want to be griefed by 5K Dark Souls pros invaded. Yeah, and that's the thing is like a lot of the invaders are people who are just playing to invade, and so they've like yeah. Can I sneak up here? I'm gonna get back to Ryder Palash. I think it's supposed to be a pig. It's like a gigantic pig. Rip, rip, rip. Dead brick. Yeah, they're actually pigs with too many eyes. And they can one-shot me by trampling. So, I forget how to get to Mirko's... Hey, Waji, how's it going? Oh, the art style is so over the top. In terms of the Eldritch horror, I mean. So, I think I'm not in the right place to get to Murgo's Wet Nurse. But where should I be? Yeah, I've had Hunt Showdown on my wish list for a while. It seems cool. The only competitive game you play nowadays? I mean, that's a testimonial. All right, so is the... I'm doing all right, Waji. How are you? What's new? I get the impression that Hunt Showdown is kind of like Dark Cthulhu-esque in a more like a Wild West sort of way than a Victorian Europe kind of way. All right. I think Margot's Loft is the right... oh, I need to take the elevator. That's what I did wrong. In an alternate 1800s. Well, that would explain the Wild West sort of feel. My buddy Warlock was playing a game called West of Dead, I want to say? That had a pretty cool premise and art style. It was sort of like a cowboy purgatory thing. No idea if time is... Well, so in the States, we did our time change on the 7th of November. We moved it back. So right now it is 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock U.S. Eastern Time. Oh, we threw it on the ground. I'm an adult. I just want to... What's the phrase? Courtesy tap the elevator. There we go. Alright. This lady's crying. She's got blood on her dress. Wait a second. Do I want to take that elevator? I lose my way in these games so easily. Uh-oh. These guys. These freaking guys. Wasn't I already fighting them? No idea if D&D starts now or in an hour. You usually play D&D like right when I end stream, right, Waji? So I'm gonna be streaming for about 1 more hour. If that helps you set your time expectations. Wait, there's 4 of them? Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow. I goofed that up pretty hard. Alright, I just want to get to the nurse, is one of but I completely forget. It is, yeah, so it's in an hour if it starts at noon Eastern, and if it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, it's in 2 hours. But I think I remember that you generally start at noon Noter's time. Oh crap. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I said Noter's time instead of my time, because Noter and I live within like 50 miles of each other. Alright. Let's try this again without self-yeeting off the elevator. Without too much spoilers. You have spoiler OCD, it's really bad. I have a funny relationship with spoilers, like so you get to customize your character quite a lot in Bloodborne. So you can have male or female, you can have a wide array of skin tones, and yeah, it's basically got sliders for, so our buddy Carl plays a character whose chin slider is out to here and has... So yeah, basically the character customization is similar between all of the Dark Souls games and this. And so I assume Demon Souls has a similar... Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. Like, I'm glad I went with the ponytail, because like when I ride elevators, it goes up and down, and the moment that the noble dress was available, I had to have it for Battle Granny here. Yeah, I think it's been over a month, I think. A poshy noble who isn't afraid to get her hands dirty. Exactly. I think Carl might be taking a break, because I haven't seen him in like a month and a half, I think. Ow. Oh, that hurt a lot. I've forgotten all of my strategies for Murgo's Wet Nurse. You have the right to play Elden Ring, and you think it's an international crime that From Software didn't personally ship you a pre-release copy. Oh, yeah. What are you doing, From Software? You better be looking for your husbando. So, Waji, I mean, I know for some people Artorias is husbando, but oh, speaking of From Software stuff, I hope the Wet Nurse doesn't kill me as I'm trying to like show this thing. I got a record of the Demon Souls soundtrack. I haven't unwrapped it yet to listen to it, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so at some point I got myself a turntable and got into vinyl, and like I think that any claims that it sounds more higher fidelity than CDs are kind of bogus, but I really like the ritual of like going to the turntable, opening the lid, turning over the record, and just From Software games in general, and Souls games. I did pre-order the Elden Ring collector's edition. It's like, okay, I am a Souls fan person at this point. Sweet statues in my future. Yep, I do believe that the edition I pre-ordered comes with a resin statue. I'm gonna have to like make more shelves to put my statues on. Yeah, I mean, I guess there is the thing where vinyl can reproduce higher frequencies than CDs just because of the Nyquist frequency, and the engineering for vinyl is somewhat different, where especially if the sound engineers have like a really firm grasp of RIAA levels and stuff. Ah, she disappeared. You delayed due to COVID, but really need to get back on donating a bunch of your old books to the library and seeing what you want to do with other stuff. Oh, like clearing out shelves. Yep. Yeah, I like the feeling of having a lot of books on my shelves, but like practically speaking, which of them do I need to have? Which can I just like get at the library or read online? Got the standard edition. The other one just gave you original soundtrack, which considering it will be on YouTube, available later on. Not worth the 20 or 30 bucks more. Yeah, I mean, Murgo, I believe, is like Eldritch Baby, based on the evidence, and like I guess we only hear Murgo when we're very close to the wet nurse, which suggests to me that like Murgo's inside her. Ow. Ah. All right, let's gotta get there. Get. Oh. Don't get greedy. Is that prey slaughtered? 2 bosses in one day. We did it. If you get rid of a bunch of stuff, you make room for other stuff. Alright, where are you, Murgo? Oh, alright. Stereo positioning suggests maybe this little bassinet? Nightmare slain. Not even prey, but nightmare. 1/3 of umbilical cord. I did. Like, today's a good day. I mean, Murgo's wet nurse, there's a lot of pauses between what she does, so I think it's the second piece that I've got, or maybe the first. Where does it show up in Chalice or Keys? Doesn't show up in Keys. Where? I got chalices. Count as a material? No, where? Why? Not a wearable, is it? Oh, maybe it's a spell? Consumable? Yeah, that's... Okay, it is a great relic, also known as the Cord of the Eye. So this is the first piece of umbilical cord that I've gotten. Yeah, I certainly do get stuck on bosses. Like, so I mostly only play on stream. So I play in basically 2-hour chunks, and I've been doing it for over a year. I don't recall getting one before. We might have like had it intimated that we would get one, or maybe it showed up in the tooltips actually. So there was one Bloodborne boss that I did wreck on the first try, and it was the one in the Garden of Flowers. Yes. Yep. Dell convinced me to put the little top hats on them. My favorite is the ceramic. Why is the place on fire? What's going on here? I don't like that. The Hunter's Lodge. My favorite is the Messenger Urn Festival, where they have little... I didn't really notice because I was thinking about the top hats, but yeah, this is not supposed to be on fire. And Gehrman's not here. Oh, Waji. Waji's kindred spirit is Fire Elmo.
Good hunter, you have come.
She may have.
Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Dawn awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
At the foot of the great tree.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Alright, let's do... 1 skill, 1 blood tinge? Yeah. Doll totally has a jerry can and a lighter under those skirts. Yeah.
Farewell, good hunter.
Another thing I like
May
about
you
the doll
find your worth in the waking world.
is she's super tall. Like, Battle Granny's not short. I figure Battle Granny is a good 6 feet. Not quite 2 meters, but close. And the doll is easily a head taller than me. Okay, so it feels like we're getting into kind of endgame phase here. Alright, so just blithely do my repair stuff while the lodge is just crumbling in fire. Okay. The foot of the great tree. Where is that? In the garden? Wait, this gate hasn't always been open, has it? Oh. Like when we came to the non-dream version of this, this is different. Gonna try and experiment socially. Big problems trying to communicate, trying to get better. That's a noble pursuit. I'm gonna try to cheer up the competitive gamer and see if you can help them. Might backfire. Yeah, I guess like my advice there would be if it seems like it's gonna backfire, just pull away. Don't push it. But yeah, if you can bring some positivity, help them kind of get some perspective. That might make the world a better place.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy.
Mercy, you say?
You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Well, and like if the response to a calming influence is escalation, then I thank you for that. I will attempt to take the compliment. It's I struggle with communication sometimes myself, and I've certainly gotten better at it as I have practiced it. That sometimes it's hard, and it's a skill worth practicing. So, do I submit my life or refuse? What? What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, my keen hunter. Fear the blood.
It's too late, Waji. I did it. Is this game over? Did I do it bad? That's a heck of a... Oh my gosh. That's a scythe. I'll play New Game Plus. Is that all? They say weren't too graphic about it. Sorry, The Dwight Show. I should have said look away. So here we are by a well. This is one of the endings. Okay. Who's posing at a well? Yeah, no, it was me slumped on the well. Yeah, so, I think this will be my 54th session, and typically each session is about 2 hours. This looks like we're seeing the doll here.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Yarnum Sunrise. Director Hidetaka Miyazaki. Lots of programmers. I did it! I woke up from the weird werewolf fever. So I feel like with Souls games, even knowing ahead of time the choices to make don't really diminish the enjoyment of the journey. Now back in for endings B through quadruple Z. Okay, Waji, how many endings does this game have? 3? 7? 18 billion? 3. Okay. No, if you gotta duck out to avoid spoilers, yeah, I'm glad Galadin raided. It was nice to have you for the thief stream, and please don't feel bad about ducking out to avoid spoilers. I do it all the time. I'll pop in to say hi and then be like, nope, gotta avert my eyes for spoilers. So I totally get it, and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so depending on what's left in Bloodborne, I might still do some more of this, or... Hey, Anagram of Brat! How's it going? We're just watching the credits of the game I was playing. So, we have been at this game for a year. But yeah, thank you, Waji. It's, I feel like I feel good about spreading my journey through Bloodborne out across a year. So many voices. So, I guess yeah, we do still have 40 minutes in the allotted time slot. It might just end early when we get to the end of the credits, but the Dwight Show raises a good point of what's next on Saturdays. Do I go for DLC? Do I go try to get another ending? Or do we switch games? So what I had been playing on Saturdays before Bloodborne was The Last of Us 2. So I could go back and play The Last of Us 1. I had been playing that in sort of fits and starts on at odd times, but I could just commit to playing it on stream on Saturdays. I think I do maybe want to stick with the theme of stuff that I play on PlayStation. Could do Sekiro to stick with the From Software angle. I think what else would sort of fit the same structure and the same feel? And feel free to call things out if anybody's got ideas for what to move on to next. Like, I think I probably wouldn't want to go further back in time with Naughty Dog. That like the Uncharted and Jak and Daxter series probably wouldn't hold up well enough for me to like want them as stream games. Although I have been enjoying playing the remastered versions of the Nathan Drake stuff, Uncharted. Well, thank you for stopping in, Anagram of Rat. Good to virtually see you, at least. I did get to see your face at Star Trek game the other day. If Naughty Dog Uncharted 4 and the side story with the two women might be fun, or Bloodborne works, Sekiro could work. I mean, I want to play Sekiro anyhow. Having a theme with a couple options makes a lot of sense because viewers know what to basically expect, but then I can also have flexibility in what my mood calls for at the time. Yeah. And I'm okay with like starting in on a game and finding that it doesn't quite fit and switching. But yeah. So I'm curious, Del, you said you're not sure how much I'll like it, like how different it is. So you're saying just the feel of the controls or the theme of it? Some of Sekiro's endings, you don't know how you're supposed to find them without a guide. Maybe play for 3,000 hours and more built on rhythm and parrying than dodging. That's fine with me. So I quite like parrying in Dark Souls. And
good. All signed and sealed.
Oh, we got Garamond again. So the Dwight Show, this would be your opportunity to dip if you want to avoid spoilers.
Oh, don't you worry.
Although this is kind of the beginning, isn't it?
You may think it all.
Thanks for stopping by, the Dwight Show. Hope to see you again soon. Although now that I see it, I think this is just sort of the beginning again for New Game Plus. I think I might do Sekiro. Question is, should I play it on PC? Less choice on playstyle and weapons, basically. Yeah. I mean, I do enjoy the like enormous fashion souls of Bloodborne. More locked in, yeah. So how about this? I think next week, well, will I be around next week? What's the date? Does the werewolf not always burn? I thought it did. Yeah, and here they just no, don't watch your hands, messengers.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
This is different. I don't remember hearing that. All right, so I have my weapons. So can I go up the stairs to... And that one does not open this from this side. It did drop me right into New Game Plus. So I guess, yeah, let's play New Game Plus for about half an hour. And I think my plan is, so today's date is the 13th. Next Saturday will be the 20th. I will be around. I was just trying to think, like, holiday plans. So yeah, there's like the werewolf that comes up and burns. I think it always, I don't know if it always burns, but it always gets wrecked somehow. Oh my goodness, having a weapon against this one's so much easier. Trying to take it on with your fists is... On the 20th, start Sekiro, yes. Sekiro. Shadows die twice. I am not the new blood you were. Ooh, there's an item here. What is it? Blood vials, okay. So I mean, I do have a Reiter Palash +8 here, or +9? +9. And if I ever find a Bloodstone, which I guess, like, I've missed the opportunity to get it prior to Garamond's shenanigans. I think I still have all of my items. Oh, and that's why it's 1/3 of an umbilical cord if there are 3 endings. Looks like I don't have the umbilical cord. I have a crap ton of bloodstone shards. And a bunch of all of the like ritual stuff. And all of the badges. Okay, I have the badges but not the keys. I have all the weapons that I had. I have all the clothes that I had. Yeah. All the gems, all the runes, and all the chalices. Yeah, it may be that I missed some bosses. It's certainly possible that I missed a fairly significant amount of the game. Shoulda refused. Odds are, if I go for alt endings, I'll need a guide to help. I might just ask Waji for Alright, Central Yarnum. Here we are. Good old Benchtown. I love Benchtown so much. It's just so serene compared to the rest of Yarnum. So I played and didn't like Near Automata, or Automata as the author says. I might give it another try. It felt kind of oddly frantic in its like sudden changes of gameplay style, and I feel like it didn't really implement some of the styles well. That like the Ikaruga-esque one just didn't feel good to me. And I hadn't gotten enough of the story at that point to kind of hook me in that way. Yeah, and like I'm willing to forgive some jarring transitions, but it seemed like Automata was just all that all the time. And maybe I didn't give it a fair shake, but alright. Let's see what good old what's his name? Gareth?
He must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
Gilbert, right.
You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Thanks, Gareth.
This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
I mean, I should still finish playing Devil May Cry.
Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town.
Not if it doesn't spark joy. It's like, it's more that I just don't think about it. Other things grab my attention first.
Of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say.
Life is too short to play games that don't bring fun.
Don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum.
Yeah, I would say I probably am not going to pick Near Automata back up, but
the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
I've heard it has a good story, and I like the character design.
You'll find the cathedral ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood. Across the valley to the east, deep within lies the old main. I haven't heard of that.
Okay. Soon as the NPC starts repeating themselves, that's when I get unable to acquire Pebble, but I want all the Pebbles. I already have all the Pebbles apparently. These guys have a lot of hit points in New Game Plus. All right, which way should I go? Let's go this way. I like how crashing down onto crates behind this guy does not save game data to a USB or to Sony if you have PS Plus. You do that before you eat the cords. That way you can get all 3 endings without playing the game again. Ah. Yeah, I didn't even think to try using the cord. I figured it like it was in the slot with all the other consumables.
Sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
I mean, at this point, I'm already in New Game Plus, so I've missed the opportunity to save Scummit. That's all right. Oof. So these guys do a lot more damage and take a lot more damage to kill in New Game Plus, but I do have all the practice of having played a bunch. So at least I kind of know what I'm doing now in terms of attacking and dodging.
You'd open a door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
And I kind of know my way around Central Yarnum. Like, I actually made a hand-drawn map of Central Yarnum. Quite proud of it, actually. And it's fun to have the Reiter Palace right from the beginning here. Oh. Almost forgot about this guy. Okay. So yeah, I think next week we'll do Sekiro, and if it turns out that it doesn't feel good for streaming, I will switch to Naughty Dog instead. Probably Last of Us 1. Although I think I do expect that Sekiro will work well. And when I go back to the dream, don't need them for 2 of the endings. Yeah, I had checked in my inventory and they weren't there, but I've not been back to the dream yet. I suppose the lamp was right there. I could go. It's possible to get to the dream without dying, right? Or do I have to die once to get there? Should probably bug file here. Love that death sound. Alright, before I go to any lamps, though, I should at least open some gates. Alright. How did I miss that? Alright, let's transform and do swingy, swingy. Alright. This area completely destroyed me the first time I came to it. There's musketmen up high, there's dogs around, there's all the dudes with the pitchforks and stuff. I do like how you can hear the uh-oh. Wow. Oh, those bullets do a lot of damage in New Game Plus. Oh. But I like how you can hear the cobblestone troll guy hammering on the door through the other side. Let's knock on the door.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Hmm. Well, at least they're having a good time in there. Alright. Oh, what's that? Summon somebody? Oh. 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 Like that. How did I screw up the timing twice? Well, I guess we're going to the dream. I was proud of how far I had gotten without dying. And I've got my Crown of Illusions. I think I do wonder if that reveals anything other than the exit from where Martyr Logarius was. Can I interact with the doll? Can't, even though I have insight. Alright. So I suppose we could go for a different build this time around. Alright. What do you got for me, Garamond? Actually, let me look at my storage first. It's like I don't have the umbilical in there. Maybe I would have needed to use it before accepting... Or accepting Garamond's offer. Unless like I'm missing it in my inventory. Got Yosefka's antidote, fire paper, bolt hunter's mark. No, it was very close to a call beyond. Vile blood register. Oh no, I guess it's just gone forever.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Garamond, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Alright, so do I need... I don't have any blood echoes to repair with. Can I buy here stuff? Ah, Blood Rock is purchasable for 60 blood echoes. 60 insight. 60 insight. Got all kinds of chalice materials. Ah. So this stuff is for sale, do I not? Have that stuff? We got the hunter stuff, Yarnum hunter stuff, chart stuff. I do have Gascoigne's. Why is it for sale in the insight tub? I don't know. So let's get back to Central Yarn. I still haven't opened that gate to the left. That's alright. So I do feel like there's still plenty of Bloodborne lore that I'm not fully aware of like, who exactly was Murgo? What? Why did I get an umbilical cord from Wet Nurse? Oh, I got killed. This is my first New Game Plus. Indeed. Yep. I just today for the first time beat Martyr Logarius, and there goes Wet Nurse. Okay, the doll's standing up now. Let's see. Central Yarnum. So much for all my blood echoes, fortunately. I think I had like 30,000 just from running through first few legs of Central Yarnum. But I lost them all when that crowd got me at the bottom of the stairs. I think that would be the most embarrassing statistic in Bloodborne, is how many souls I've lost. How many blood echoes, I mean, I've lost by end game of first New Game Plus. Cool. I assume that there are some differences other than just everybody being tougher. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a lot of differences other than that. Okay, so where do we want to go? What do we want to do? I feel like summoning Father G is fun times. There he's persistent Swain. Alright, Father G, settle down. Oh wow, that two-hand smash destroyed me. Seemed like my Central Yarnum Street Yeet seemed to work pretty well. So maybe if I go after this guy before summoning Father G, at least then I can get some riposts, some visceral attacks here. Not too much. Find I'll pick up different items from first time around. Yeah. And like maybe notice some stuff that I didn't notice the first time around. This will give me a chance to maybe not get all of my friends eaten by a betrayer. Felt really bad about that. And given that I didn't have any trophies from... Oh, Father G. Closed by a device. How do we open... Where... Oh, that fire, though. Hard time aiming here. Maybe I should lock on. No! And out of green stuff. I'm curious what happens if I have Father G with me when I get on the other side of that iron door. Street yeet. Ah! Oh my goodness, that fire is brutal. I'm so mad that I can't fit between that lamppost and the wall. I mean, I suppose in games it's easier to implement, yeah, your feet are a circle or a square and they just can't fit through gaps, than it is to implement, oh, you'll trip and fall. Be careful where you run or try to squeeze through. Okay. Around that guy, don't go, try to go on the left of that lamppost. There we go. It's better. Ow. Okay. Okay, why is this aiming so bad? The game is trying to punish me for not locking on. Okay. And also the fact that I can summon Father Gascoigne, what does that mean for when I get to where Father Gascoigne normally is? As a boss, as an enemy. depth perception moments here. Oh, she's real mad. Let's put bonk that. Oh gosh, okay, this is Werewolf Town up here. Alright, how ham is Father G gonna go here? All ham. Put him on a pizza with pineapple and it's Hawaiian. Alright. Hang in there, Father G. Here to help. Wonder if Father G can help with the cleric beast. Where? Okay. There is an item there that I should get. Father G likes to heal a lot. Oh, should we just... Which way should we go? I think we should go down this way. Maybe that stairs would... Nope. Like, yeah, going through Dark House is a good way. Just gotta be careful about all the dudes. Dudes in the dark. Goodness, Father G, you have 0 chill. Alright, this guy needs stabbed. Okay, it is getting near the top of the hour, so I should just open both of these doors. Oh, that one doesn't open from this side. This, at least, should get us... Alright, there is a man at the top of the stairs here. Bloodstone shot. Oh, wow. I love how... how much gusto Father G has. Alright, I'm gonna go... Oh, I can't lamp out with Father G here. Alright, I'm just gonna exit the game. So I probably won't be playing this anymore on stream, except with Notar and Priest. We're doing that tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Monday night. But I think I will continue playing this game, just not on stream, other than Notar and Priest. And next week we'll be playing Sekiro. And tomorrow I'll be playing Graveyard Keeper. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for bearing with me over this 1-year journey to the end of Bloodborne. I've had a good time. I hope you all have enjoyed it as well. And I will see you next time. We got... Let's do a raid on Dr. Rhino. See that Dr. Rhino is in the art zone. Let's swing by, give him some love, praise the rhinos, and have a good one.